Well, hello, and welcome back to Leaf Blower Revolution. Video is probably a little bit overdue, but I had a bunch of stuff going on. So, yeah. So, if you're wondering, we do have a new update. And here, I'm going to kind of touch on all the important things of the update really quick. So, if you go here, and I don't know that I have enough damage. I certainly don't when he does that. You can fight the fabric of... Okay, I guess he's going to stay like that. The fabric of the Leafers. I had enough damage when this dropped, so I did this right away. This unlocks the Quark portal. There's no special requirements to take the Quark portal. You can just take it. You don't have to grind something. This unlocks a new area called the Quark Ambit. And you can imagine we get Quark leaves, a new type of leaves. And there are 3 new bosses, and I've beaten them all. We will just take a look at them really quickly. This is... yeah, he died quick. That is, he died quick. This is the dragon that also died quickly. And this is the boss of this region, who I'm going to speed this up a little bit there. Now, he also died quickly, too. I used my grab ball and wind. So, if we look at them in the death book, we can actually see who they actually are. And it is the Atomic Arbiter, the Cosmic Dragon, and the Quantum Artificier. So, the way to beat these, if you don't have a ton of damage, is you basically, instead of having the shovel equipped, you equip the blower. You get your nuclear power, you get a coal set of nuclear power, and you don't actually grab ball them. I do grab ball them now because I have so much damage. It's actually quicker to not grab ball them and just spam the wind artifact and just respawn leaves on them over and over again. I think the breakpoints are like 400 damage, 1,000 damage, and I don't even know how much damage for the last guy, maybe 4,000. Not honestly, it's not super hard to get through them. Let me just check the Discord, and I'll give you some more accurate numbers than what I remember if you use the strategy. Again, I'm sort of late, so if you're here, you're probably done with this already. There wasn't really much. It kind of followed the pattern I expected, which was we're doing a new damage type for new bosses. This is really like a side upgrade on the thing. It's not really the main focus. We'll talk about the main focus in a moment. I'm still looking. Oh, we'll talk about the shop too, because I haven't... yeah. I'm looking. Trust me, I'm looking, because I'm trying to find the damage required. Yeah, and if you're doing the blower strat, you need 40 E9 damage for that. I don't even see the damage numbers for this. Yeah. Oh, okay, here it is. 20 to 50, if you use that strategy, that's enough for the first boss. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong music for this game. 350 to 400 for the second boss, and it's 3,000 to 4,000, or 3,700 to 4,500 Quark damage for the third boss. So let's look at the Quark shop real quick. That was a little longer than it took me to look that up. Oh, I forgot to turn this back on. We should be doing this. Alright. So you can see I have 12 Quark blobs. I have 154,000 Quark damage. That's why I can just destroy everything very sloppily. Yeah, there's a lot of new filters for that, which is nice. You basically, like, I basically have bought the whole shop out, everything but the bigger reactor. You basically just want to kind of buy the cheapest thing. The more of this stuff you have, the quicker you can get quark damage. You really, if you're really wondering how you do this, what I did, Death Book, got him up where I killed him and worked him through the Death Book. Got him, worked him through the Death Book. Got him, and worked him through the Death Book. Basically, once you get the Cosmic Dragon in the Death Book, it's not even worth idling the Quark Leaves. You'll just get enough here. Just get your kills up. And then that's it. That's really all there is. Since I beat everything, I basically have been passively doing this through the Death Book. I get 23 kills per cycle. You know, and that's at rank 10, and I do get 2 million Quark Leaves. So that's really all that is for me. Again, not in terms of endgame, not really a whole lot there. Now let's talk about what is a lot of the update, and that is the dice. So first, to get this unlocked, you need to go to the Leaf Galaxy, and you need to have, I think, the Witch, or right before the Witch. You need to get Dicey Meadows. You come here, this gives you dice. That's not really the big thing. The big thing is Glinting Thicket. So if you go back to the dice, there are 3 shops. The first shop, you have to buy the leaves and unlock them. You start with Azurite and then Neobidium. The second thing is then each one of those has their own shop here, and I've already purchased them out because the update has been out. It's probably been out a month now. I just didn't have time to make a video earlier, I know. And so I'm working on the last dice shop. The other thing is the cursed dice, and you want to set your autos. Oh, this, okay, that makes sense. This did not save. Basically in multiples of 50. So the first one you want to autosave 50, the second one 100, and the third one 150, and I should have this set to 250 now, 251. I think it has to be 1 over, so. And basically every 50 you get, once you have saved 8,000 rolls, you get this done. And once you have saved, now you might need a lower autosave value until you get this unlocked. I kind of had this unlocked and then I learned what everything was supposed to be set to, so. Wow, this is really slow. I'm gonna have to do this again when I'm at the other PC I play this on. So again, I'm getting this to 251. And it basically, you roll the dice. Okay, I got 1, and then I got cursed, and that's it. And all this auto roll stuff, this is all unlocked in the gem store. So you come here to dice, you have to buy everything. It was really expensive, but I have tons of gems, so it wasn't a problem. And there was something else that I thought was really important to buy in the gem store. Oh, the quark stuff. So there is some quark stuff in here. The add quark chance and stuff like that. And you can actually, if you go back here, when you're starting out, you can't just buy quarks directly, and they add right into the thing. So that's the quark reactor and quark sieging. I think I turned this off because I wanted more stuff in the shop, but we'll see. I might actually turn this back off again. There's really the quantum blobs. They're not really useful right now. Don't know what they would be used for. Probably in another update. Anyways, back to Dicey Meadows. So you have the cursed dice. You have the battlefield. And you have the shop. And you have the dice codex. And you have the enemies. And this is actually the meat and potatoes of the update, but this doesn't really require you doing anything. So as you can see, I worked through all the quark leaves already. They're all maxed out. You can kill everything 100 times for the max bonus. I was now working through a combination of these leaves and the empty leaves. And also, when I actually needed the neobidium and azurite leaves, neobidium was rarer for me, so I worked through it first, and I got this maxed out. Almost. I got to the 5 out of 100 for the alpha. And then I was working on the azurite leaves, but I finished both of them before that. So I think that covers the dice, everything but the dice bag. So can't really show you anything. This is the dice bag. You basically just roll, and it takes your average roll and gives you a bonus. You can actually... Oh, you know, I forgot that you can kind of... We'll enhance the battlefield dice, because... Yeah, you can... Oh, these are expensive still for me. Sort of. It's expensive in the sense that... Oh, I can't even see how much it would be to max it out. I'm trying to save up for something else. That's how it's expensive, okay? Don't judge me. Alright, we're not going to go higher than that. I already spent a lot there. Alright, let's see. My average is 360. Let's see what this changes. Yay, I got a tiny... I think that's 4%. It went up 4%. Yay. Yeah, it's really not that great. You get most of it just by doing your rolls. It's like hardly even worth spending the points to invest in things. You can't... And these are super rare drops, so be prepared for a super long grind here to get anything useful. It is what it is. I also don't know how the dice drop counter works. Like, is it only the items you have in your bags? How does it work? Nobody knows. Well, somebody knows. The person is not me. I'm not that concerned about it. This is like a filler thing for now. This will be good. Don't get me wrong. This will be good for the next update. And this is a great catch-up mechanic, but for where I'm at in the game, not adding too much. And again, I think it was light essence that I had to use to unlock these. So again, it's like right around the pyramid it unlocks. Now I will say, if there ever was a new kind of crunch, that this would be a really interesting mechanic to engage with. But not having one yet. I honestly figured with the way the Soul Realm worked and everything that we would have a crunch by now. But who was wrong? I was wrong. One of the other things, too, you'll notice over here is you can now get your curses up to... Wait, what happened? Did I switch my gear set? Maybe I did. No, this is my brew multiplier set. Okay. You can now get your curses up to, why is this lower? 500. This is really weird. It's like 30 points lower? 30 multiplier lower? I don't know. I have no idea. Let me just check my cards and make sure that all my snowmen... Yes, I've been doing a lot of work with cards. Oh, still got all my snowmen. Yeah, that's strange. I thought I was at like 460 something. Oh well, you'll need even more cards. So it's like anything. The cards get you more cards, so it gets you more. Oh, did I get enough for my Transcend bonus? I did. We can buy that. Yay! I now have TCP++ 22, which is just like obscenity. Whatever, I guess. That's obscenity too. I was considering getting a few more max cards, honestly, but I don't... 30, nice number. My brew crit's down. I don't know why. Oh well. I have been farming cards, so if you go to my death book, like if you look at my witch, yeah, 165,000. That's because I have like a ton of witch cards now. I just sat on her for a while and just grabbed a bunch of cards. I actually get like 200% boss card drop, maybe like 200 and something over. And so here she is, and she's almost maxed. She has a little bit of ways to go. It's actually pretty easy to max the common now, and, well, we're going to talk about the other thing. It's the other thing that added. There's a gem trade limit. You can just buy extra max value here. But the big thing is auto ascend and auto transcend. That actually makes opening packs like a joke now. So once you get to coal, make sure to grab those. And for auto ascend, you want to make sure to set it to... Yeah, what do we set it to? There it is. Oh, you go over here to options. Oh, right, these are unchecked. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. You want to set this to max time. I guess these settings don't save, is what I'm getting at. Because I played this on another computer, and I have all this set up, and this probably was unchecked and not saving. That's probably what was going on there. And who else would not be saving them? This guy. Well, auto rolls here. And auto... Okay, well, that's saved. So some of this stuff doesn't save right. We found that out. But I do believe that covers the update. Not too much else to report. Oh, that's not the right game. Whoops. That was music from a different game. Don't. But, yep, that's pretty much the update. So, again, sorry it was late. I've just had so much stuff going on that it took me a bit to get this video out. But, that said, once again, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. If you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And, as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.